If you love shopping on Amazon and you want to support a Southgate Media podcast, if you go to southgatemedia.com, there's a portal where you can log into your Amazon from there that a portion of everything you buy on Amazon goes to Southgate Media to help support that. So it's a great way of helping out and along with the show.
Hi, this is Mark Wade, writer of Superman Birthright, and you're listening to Kyrpton Report.
Happy Free Comic Book Day! I'm really not sure when this one will air, but we're going to go ahead and say May 7th, Happy Free Comic Book Day. And us as a family today, what did we do? We all wore Superman shirts.
Yes,
That's
we did.
right. Or should I say the House of L shirts?
Very, very, very true. It was fun. Solomon had his Metropolis, Illinois t-shirt on with the Superman symbol.
Yeah, he did.
Very cute. I had my tank top on with Superman symbol on it, and Tyler had a very all-American Superman symbol t-shirt.
I did.
And we all wore plaid. It was fun. Good times as a family.
All right, now on with the show. So welcome to the Kyrpton Report. We're talking about episode 15 of Supergirl, Solitude. This is the one where Kat gets hacked. Which is, a pretty relevant term because we have all these scandals of people getting hacked and things getting leaked, information getting out there.
Yep. It's pretty common nowadays.
So, pretty good time, but Lucy in this episode seems very odd.
Distant.
Yeah, reserved, but removed. This is when she's now working for Kat. Which is so weird how she goes from the military to working for Kat back to the military. Now, my father was in the military. You can't just up and one day be like, hey, I'm leaving. Hey, I'm back.
That is true.
Even though her dad is a general. But whatever. We'll just let it go. I do like Alex's sparring with Hank. It's smart if she wants to defeat powerful creatures to, spar with a powerful being.
Yes.
She's still dealing with the fact that she killed Astra and Hank takes the blame.
Well, she cares about Hank. She doesn't like that he's taking the blame for it.
And he cares about both of them. And, I totally forgot something that I used to watch Robin Hood with my mom on BBC, which is a really good show, the first 2 seasons. The last season was horrible. Mm-hmm. But I forgot he played their version of Friar Tuck. I totally forgot he was on that show.
Really?
Yeah, David Harewood, who plays Hank. He looked kind of familiar, but then the other day, I saw it and I was like, oh yeah, it all snapped back into place. I'm like, man, I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
That's super awesome.
Pot stickers. Kara got pot stickers, and that makes me hungry. Why am I always hungry when we record podcasts? Do you not feed me? I feed myself. I'm an adult man. My wife's going to kill me. Please call for help. This episode, Jimmy, look at him. He's all smiling and flush. He's like, hey, Lewis, what's up? I'm just talking to, Kara. And Kara, oh my gosh. So much that Kara reminds me of me. In the sense of how oblivious sometimes you are to stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get Indigo. Boom! Indigo Girl. Sounds like a band from the 80s.
Yes, it does. That's funny.
But the thing about it is, it's cool that it's Laura Vandervoot.
I was about to say, Tyler. You know who that actress is, right?
She was Supergirl on Smallville, one of my all-time favorite shows that I make Jania watch. But you know how awesome Jania is? If it's an episode that has a lot to do with Clark and Lois, she's like, let's watch this one. Oh, let's watch Smallville. The other day, she's like, let's watch it. And I was like, huh?
I'm not a huge Lana fan, but I definitely like Lois.
Jania, no one's a Lana fan. Lana.
Clark was.
Yeah, but that's high school teenage boy. You know, they all make mistakes. But you know who...
Continue.
Uh-huh. Do you know who Indigo is a derivative of? Like her character, like I guess you could say lineage, descendant of?
Brainiac.
That is correct.
Yes.
She's like a version of the Brainiac. I think they actually refer to her species being of the Brainiacs. So it sounds like different. I mean, in the comics later on, Brainiac became Brainiac 5, where he was part organic, and Brainiac 5 was actually a good person. I love, like, this one of those superhero tropes of, like, the family in the car and then the hero. And I love that she lifted the car up and flew it away. Can we just say how smart that is for a moment? Why do we see all these other ones where the hero jumps in front and smashes a car? Like someone, the truck gets destroyed or a lot of property damage when you can pull a car right there just as easily. Fly down, pick up the car. Nobody gets hurt. So, you know.
Can I just make a comment on how white the office is that she works in?
Oh, I thought you meant the TV show. I was like, yeah, there was Stanley. He wasn't a white person. And Kelly. But yeah, it's very...
No.
Like, the office building itself is very... Remember that scene?
It's very void of character.
Remember that scene in Transformers where he's like, this is the red floor. This is the yellow floor. It's complete anarchy here.
Yeah,
The color pops from the set design of the wardrobe and what's going on the TVs. Like, I mean, look at this shot right here. That's right, we play it in the background as we re-record. But Kat's wearing blue. Kara has blue on. And Jimmy has shades of blue.
Right.
And then Lucy's in black. But they all pop.
They do. I mean, it is smart. It's just a very, like I said, it's a very white set.
It's a very clean set.
Yes.
And then here's our new favorite character.
Shaban. That's right. I just said Shaban.
Sibahan. Give me my coffee. I don't know why I just made cat Japanese. I can't even pronounce stuff correctly.
You pronounce my name just fine.
Because you introduce yourself, Jania. And I could say, oh, Jania. You know? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It is kind of sad that I feel bad for Jimmy. The man is best buds with Superman, and he knows a secret identity. And now, he's like an Obi-Wan Kenobi to Superman's cousin. His best pal's cousin, who happens to be a girl that he's actually attracted to. So he's like, it's like getting the best of both worlds. I'm getting to work with someone who's just like my best pal, but I can actually like her. Mm-hmm. And then his girlfriend's all about, like, you know, that not happening.
Well, duh.
Because she's
I
like,
would be too if I was his girlfriend.
but she's like, why is your first instinct to run to help Supergirl and not to help me? And he's like,
I mean, there's a pretty good answer there no matter what, though.
Jimmy,
First off, she's extremely selfish. Second off, he's trying to help save the world. He's trying to help save people. Period. That's why he's jumping up and helping Supergirl. Yeah, there's also the fact that he has feelings for her in the background, but, you know, she doesn't know that as his girlfriend. So I guess my thought would be, well, he's doing it because he's trying to help people, which is more important than me. I don't know.
I do like how she does this cool where she comes out of the computer, But let's just take a quick stab. I don't mind that her skin is blue. But why does she have a blue suit on? Are they like trying to make it like it's one body single? Like, because then it looks like she's just a really bad Mystique.
Yes.
Like, why couldn't she just be wearing, I don't know, black?
Yes, and why the red hair?
That's how it is in the comics. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that, but it does look Mystique-ish.
She looks very Mystique to me. And then on top of this, she's got the nails that come out. Or, no, well, it's like the claw things.
Not nail claws. Okay, boom. I love the shirt rip. That's not supposed to sound dirty. But this is one thing I've been thinking about. Where's the cape?
How does she stuff the cape into her outfit?
Yeah, like,
yeah.
I love that she does the shirt rip like she's ready for action. Like, I'm Supergirl. Let's fight. You know, but it's like, I've always thought, like, okay, I get the idea of wearing a super suit under your clothes. Got it. But where's the cape?
Okay, and here's my other thing. Wouldn't you be sweating all the time?
No, technically, Kryptonians, she won't sweat. They're always warm and they regulate their body temperature. That's why, if you remember the scene in Superman Returns, when he starts to freak out, he starts sweating and then he notices it because he's exposed to kryptonite. That's
really interesting. So they basically look perfect all the time.
Yeah, it's not fair, but I don't know, like I said, her look, Indigo's look is great, except I don't like the blue suit because it looks like they're trying to give her a single look for like a body, but it just doesn't work.
I agree.
And the claw thingy, like, is kind of neat, but at the same time it's like semi-Freddy Krueger-ish. Like, her costume itself wouldn't be bad if, I don't know, if she was normal skin color and the blue suit would be fine. Or if she was blue with the suit being black. But, I don't know, it just kind of clashes.
No.
And then there's Non, who looks nothing like Non. But we'll just roll with it, I guess.
I mean, the suit on her definitely doesn't look like a skin.
And
it definitely looks like a suit.
And she looks like she's wearing a glove. Like, it's not part of her, it's like a glove, like Freddy Krueger.
Definitely.
Reminds me of something from Stargate, but see, he mentioned Brainiac 8 and her. But I like that they're using her because she's like a lesser version of like the Brainiac program. But it's weird that they kind of give this reference to that her and Don had a relationship.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
I'm like, dude, you were married to Astra. She's been dead for an episode, man. And you're like trying to hook up with your old flame. It's kind of messed up, dude. I mean, like, it's weird because, like, where's all the other Kryptonians? But here's my man Wynn, you know, trying to spit some game with Siobhan, even though it's, like, the anti-game. He's not even trying to woo her, but he's winning.
Sometimes that's how it works for us females. You don't really have to try to be yourself.
I really wish I had Wynn
Cliche.
as a best friend and Cisco. We could just hang out and talk and nerd.
You basically are Wynn and Cisco.
Yeah, but I don't have the computer skills. Like, where's my best friend who's like a major computer hacker? You know, everybody in these shows has a friend who's like a computer hacker who can do anything.
Wynn, Cisco, Felicity.
Exactly. Even Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, where's my computer hacker friend?
They don't exist in real life, only in TV shows. Tyler, just so you know, all of these shows that we are watching have superheroes in them. Okay.
Yeah.
Which means they don't exist in real life as much as we wish they would.
What?
Right? Okay. So it's called fiction. Fiction. So all of the side characters that are friends of the said superhero that is fictitious, okay, they are also fictitious.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to make sure we cover that.
And I want to say this out real quick before it changes shots.
Oh.
Kara is wearing 3 different shades of blue, and I just really kind of been paying attention more this time. Blue is it a theme? Like we talked about, Cat had blue. There's blue in Wynn's shirt. Kara had blue.
Alex's shirt's kind of a gray blue.
Yeah, and look at Kara's outfit there. And then Indigo being, we just talked about, her solid blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Jimmy's wearing black.
It's like a black
Heather.
Yeah. But I just wonder, is it a theme? Is it just a color coincidence? Or you use the fabrics and colors and everything to express just, a mood. And this is where Jimmy gets this great, genius idea to take Kara to where? The place she's never been, that her cousin hangs out?
The Fortress of Solitude.
Which is awesome.
Yes. You would think if I were Jimmy, I would be wearing more layers. Just side note.
Yeah, I mean, he's wearing
like a face mask. I get that he's wearing a parka and stuff, but they just flew there. And I can't imagine that flying as fast as Supergirl and Superman do sometimes as being a warm feeling. I would, especially in, the Arctic.
I love that the key just sits there. And it's like super heavy. And only Superman and Supergirl can pick it up.
It's really cool.
That's the kind of key that we need to the front door.
We would never be able to pick it up.
Well, I mean, there's that, but I was just thinking about this giant size and everything to it. And I love that there's a key to it. Like, back to what I said earlier, in Superman Returns and in Superman the movie, they just all walk right in. Like, oh, hey, we'll just walk into the fortress, no big deal.
But who goes there? Who's going to be up there? Nobody.
Well, I'm just saying.
Nobody's going to be able to live long enough to get there.
It's kind of like, who wants to break into Superman's house?
That's true. Now, I just want to talk about how awesome the fortress looks in this.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
It's practical. It's not over the top in any way. The icicles aren't glowing.
I totally forgot about the Legion ring that was there.
Let's take a look at Superman, the movie. All of those icicles were glowing.
Well, they were all crystals.
Constantly. Not all of them were crystals.
It was supposed to be crystals built into the ice. That's why it's covered. So.
Everything glows.
Did you not see Kyrpton at the beginning of the movie?
I'm just saying, I really like that this is not a glowing fortress right now.
And even the cool robot.
That robot really, to me, hints at the Man of Steel robot.
It does.
It's neat.
The Brainiac clan. I knew it was some sort of descendant.
I definitely think that this show takes some ideas, if you will, from the cinematic Superman.
You can't? What I like about this show is it has... What's the word I'm searching for? It's doing its own thing with Superman and all the mythology. It's staying true to the comics, but it's stepping outside, for lack of a better term, the Donnerverse.
Yeah.
Because ever since Richard Donner made Superman the movie, Superboy, Lois and Clark, and even Smallville have all been tethered to it. With imagery, themes, everything has kind of been tied and linked to it. But I feel like this is away from that.
It's standing on its own.
And look, Jimmy, you blew off your date with Lucy to go to help Supergirl. And she doesn't understand. You know why? Because she is a jealous woman. Rightfully so, though.
I was about to say, she has every right to be jealous. I mean, she has every right. It's not even just jealousy, but it's the fact that she can't trust him.
Jimmy, you're playing with fire, bro.
He's basically screwed.
Yes.
What's he gonna say?
And then Kara's so sweet. She's trying to help out. But she just backfires herself. You know, she's trying to talk about how great Jimmy is, and she slips out a story that Jimmy shared with her that he never shared with anybody else. And Clara thinks she's helping, but really she just proved Lucy's fear. That Jimmy likes Clara.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, let's face it, if you're in a relationship with a person that wants to be with someone else, why are you in that relationship?
You know, Janelle, that is very wise words for a lot of people out there. But that's a different podcast.
Romance podcasts.
Couples therapy with Jania and Tyler. Shut up and listen!
Oh my goodness.
It would be hilarious. Even Lucy's wearing blue.
That's true.
Now, I do like the Wynn is, at the DEO. Like, he's that
References
great.
Doctor Who.
He's that great of a hacker. Hacker?
That's a new word.
Hacker. Now, this whole Indigo where she goes and she's going to set off the missiles, this is just really bad looking effects, and I'm ashamed.
Those are some big words, Tyler.
Watch this. When her arms, come on, seriously, this looks like 1980s.
Oh, where her arms stretch?
Yeah, this looks like really bad Fantastic Four.
Yeah, it doesn't look the greatest in the world.
They could have edited this better. But right there, that shot with her arms completely stretched out is the worst.
What was it? Her left arm actually looked larger than her right arm there. It looked like it was not only stretched out. You would think that it would make your arms thin.
Yeah, when she first starts to stretch, it doesn't look bad, but it's that shot of her standing there that just kills it for me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Mystique. No, it's Indigo.
She even stands kind of like Mystique. That's tough.
Like I said, her glove is sweet, but if the suit wasn't blue as well, if it was black with blue highlights, so that it just, you don't look different, I'd be completely okay with it.
Yeah.
Same suit, just color what's grayish on there, blue, and what's blue, black. I'm tongue-tied.
Yep. There's some gold in her suit too, which is pretty neat. I don't know how I feel about the triangle on her forehead.
Well, that's the Brainiac symbol.
Yeah?
So, I'll roll with that.
Shows you how much I know about Brainiac, guys.
Even though Brainiac was amazing in Smallville, and they never did the symbol, but oh well. But yeah, that's like the Brainiac logo.
Okay, cool. Cool. And does it usually go on the head?
Yeah. I'll show you some Brainiac stuff later. We're gonna rewatch and review later on Superman Unbound, the animated film, because it's got Supergirl in it, and it's when he fights Brainiac. The missiles are going to National City, and it's that same old trope. Why is it always the same city that gets attacked? Why are all the aliens always just attacking National City?
Well, I mean, in this case, it could be something about it just being close to her heart, and the villain's going after her, in a way. You know what I mean? Targeting Supergirl.
True. It's like that old adage, does Batman bring the villains to Gotham, or is Batman stopping them? Does it bring the crazy? Because he's there. Same thing with, Superman. Which, I'm sorry, you have to be pretty crazy to be like, you know what? I have an ego. I'm going to stop Superman. Instead of being like, you know what, maybe I should change my ways and not steal stuff and just leave the city with the most powerful creature ever alone. Maybe it's just me.
You're not crazy. And you're also very intelligent.
Well, I try, I mean, it does help.
Yes, it does.
So, Supergirl stopping the missile. Which, of course, she's going to stop the missile, because that'd be pretty messed up if she did.
Well, I think the show would be basically over if she didn't.
She's just like, oops. And then that's pretty crazy, where Indigo comes out of the computer and she's trying to choke Wynn.
Yes. Well, she's using Kara's weakness against her. And Kara's weakness, the people she loves.
She's glorified Windows Vista.
What?
He said you're just glorified Windows Vista.
That's funny.
Nobody likes Windows Vista. Kind of like you gave an alien computer some sort of a virus. That's a little far-fetched to me. Gave her some malware, and it might screw her up, but she's a highly biomechanical computer. I do like this twist, though, about how she escaped the Phantom Zone, that it was her.
It was really... Did she use the pod?
Yeah, she activated the pod. And it would be cool if they talked about, because in some comics, Brainiac was created by Jor-El. Krypton was a computer that turned against Krypton and actually led to its destruction. That if, Brainiac was kind of the software, in the pod, and then her being of the Brainiac clan connected with it, and that's what caused the pod to, escape.
Yeah.
So.
Pretty neat.
Siobhan always just looks mad.
Yes. I just think it's really cute, her attraction to Wynn. And how it's not like a super obvious attraction, but she just, can't help herself.
And he's bonding with her because her father was outed from the hack about cheating on her mom and everything. And he's trying to tell her about, hey, my dad's Twin Man, and he killed a bunch of people with toys. We should hang out. And she's like, just giving him this dirty, look. He's too nice for her.
Yes.
And then she kisses him. And I feel happy, sad for him. And one of those things where it's like, good for you, man. You're getting some action and you're getting a girl. But at the same time, are you thinking this through? Because I really don't think you deserve to be treated like this, and she doesn't deserve you. You're too good for her.
Yep.
But I know you have a kind of a broken heart because of Kara. So this is a vicious cycle. That's why I got married to you. I was like, she's the one. I got this.
I know it.
Now look how they're all in black. Cat's in black.
Oh,
Jimmy's in dark black. And then Kara's still in blue.
Blue and black. Kira.
I'm going to hug my son and cook him chicken. Chicken.
What's your favorite?
I love chicken. Nothing wrong with loving chicken.
Gosh, how would you feel after going after a missile and disabling it?
I don't know. That'd be like saying, how's it feel to wake up every day like, I'm Superman. Time to fly off and save the world. Or wake up like, oh my gosh, I have people to save. Why did I even go to sleep?
I think that would be the hardest part about being a superhero is there's always crime. There's always something going on. There's always someone who needs your help somewhere in the world. How do you stop?
There's a really cool episode, I think it's in season 10 of Smallville, where Jor-El uses the power of the Fortress to give Lois the abilities like Clark for a day so that she can learn and understand what it is to be him. And she has that discussion with him. How do you block this? How do you not hear this and be able to act? How do you decide who to save, what to do? And it's the same thing like people said in Man of Steel, why, or not Man of Steel, in Batman v Superman, why he didn't notice the bomb. You know, it's because he wasn't looking for it, because he can't be on all the time. He has to put blocks in his power.
Right.
Same with Supergirl, like, they have to be able to filter or they would go crazy. Everything they hear and experience they cannot get to. Yeah. And here's Lucy breaking up with poor Jimmy.
Well, really Jimmy came to tell... Jimmy? Yeah, not really. Jimmy came to tell her that Kara's Supergirl.
But that really wouldn't help his case.
No, because that's not what it's about anymore.
And he don't realize that.
No, he doesn't. Poor guy. Men, completely oblivious. And we just lost our male audience, Tyler. I'm joking.
We just, no, they're at home taking down notes like, I need to listen to Jamia talk more. Can I tweet at her and email her? This is the part that I do like, where we have Hank and Alex sparring. Kara's there, you know, and Alex comes out and tells her, you know, she admits that it was her. And I love how Kara understands and is mature and an adult about it instead of being
hateful.
Yeah.
Hurt. I mean, of course, I'm sure she's hurt to a point, but Alex, in a way, is Kara's world.
Yeah.
You know, I wish I had a sister relationship like theirs. I mean, it's pretty intense, pretty dope. Very close. And it's interesting that Alex tells her the whole truth there. You know, she just reacted. You know? And
she can tell it's the truth.
Yeah.
That Alex isn't trying to take the blame. And like I said, I just love that she can be mature about it and understand. And she's not like, I hate you, Alex. You killed my aunt. And flies off. Like, ah!
I was really hoping that that's not how it was going to end. I mean, there's definitely a moment there where she's just like, what am I going to do?
She's processing.
Yeah.
And what else can you do? She's processing. She's like, she doesn't know what to do, and then she hugs her. And Alex is really selling the sadness.
Definitely.
Hank's like, I want to get out of here and let you two have the room.
He's awesome, though.
I'm going to go eat some Oreos. And I like how she grabs Hank's arm.
Because she's been treating him terribly. You know, this entire time, because she thinks that he's done something terrible to her. And gosh, the heartbreak that Alex has. Obviously, it was so hard for her to be lying to Kara. You know.
And then there's good old
Non. This character is a character that I can't get into.
I don't like the actor. Like, as Non, like... It just... I mean, in the comics, like, everyone knows Non from the Superman movies. But in the comics, Non was a very smart scientist, military man with Zod, and then he was lobotomized, and that's when he became the big hulking brute. But he's supposed to be big, and, like, he's supposed to be physically scary even without his Kryptonian powers.
Well, okay, even at that, okay, even if you're just talking about the actor itself, I think it goes deeper than that. I just think that Non wasn't written very well. You know, I think that there wasn't enough depth to Non. Why is Non the way that he is? We know why Astra is the way that she is. You know, we know what made Astra, you know, feel the way that she feels and why she supported the idea of Myriad. You know, but Non, what's his motivation? Why is he the way?
He's following his wife, Junia. Do we not learn anything about when you're married? You just follow.
Well, yeah, but you still have your own mind.
Do you?
Really? Do you? Really?
Our favorite line of the day? That's another podcast. But no, like, I like this episode. I love that they're doing the cool thing where they're getting people who were previously involved by having Laura Vandervoot on. I'm really hoping people want Tom Welling to show up as Superman. I just want Tom Welling to show up as somebody. I just want to see him come on as even if it's a walk-on cameo. I don't care.
That could be another plus. When we were talking about earlier the idea of, Supergirl going on to CW, that could be another plus of Supergirl joining CW's network. Maybe they could get Tom Welling in a little easier.
Possible.
Yes. So.
But it's another good episode for a show that just gets better and better. And
I definitely feel like that with this series.
Oh, they found their stride, they got working, and each episode gets better. And it's definitely a show, like, I wish Solomon was older, because these would be such fun shows, Supergirl and Flash, to watch with kids.
Yeah.
Because they're very good family shows.
Yes. They're definitely the lighter of the DC shows.
Yes.
Lighter, more fun, just very lighthearted, but true and good characters.
But alright, another one down. More to come. What do we always say, Janine?
Remember, look up in the sky.